We're here with another episode 2 of the Unpopular Mangaka, and we're getting things ready. Give me a second, opening up Clip Studio Paint. This is gonna be episode 2. We have my bro Jonia co-hosting.
Yo, what's up?
And we got a special guest today. I'll let him introduce himself.
Yo, I'm Shez. I am the creator of Kids Paradise, which is a manga about idiots. I am the creator. Me and Ash, we are the creators. Yeah, I'm nervous about this, so I am going to be this is my first thing. So. Anyways, I am part of the team that creates Kids Paradise, and today I'll be talking to you guys about that.
All right. So
Perfect.
Yes, totally nailed that.
there we go.
That was perfect.
So, first question I gotta ask: What were you listening to when you were drawing this? Were you listening to music? Were you listening to podcasts? Were you listening to nothing, just silence?
Depends on the page. It's not like I choose something for the page. It's more like random pages, I listen to random things. I never sit in silence because silence does not work for me. I always have something in the background. It's either music, and there's no specific genre of music. Sometimes it's rap, sometimes it's very slow music, sometimes it's Bollywood music, sometimes it's Malayalam music, sometimes it's classical music, sometimes it is a podcast. Sometimes I listen to random true crime podcasts, podcasts and stuff. It's always random. There's literally no one thing I listen to. It's always just random stuff. Noise, I guess.
Wow. Yeah. Honestly, same. So I kind of asked something about that. From that, what was, if you can recall, what was the most listened song from that? If you can share it with us. Or your most liked one.
The most listened song.
Yeah.
When it
While drawing.
when it comes to while drawing in general or while drawing this particular chapter.
Particular chapter. We want to know.
It probably was not. Not gonna lie, it probably was Not Like Us.
Dang.
Not like us. Damn.
Let's go. Good choice.
I
Good
was
choice.
on that energy, bro. It was Not Like Us over and over and over again. The thing is, when I like a song, I am going to listen to it a million times back to back.
Same.
Yeah.
And at the time, that was what I was listening to.
Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's dope to know, though. So, I see that you guys, because I know it's a teamwork, like you said earlier, between you and Ash, getting this done.
Yeah, I would like to shout out everyone. Ash is the person. This idea, the whole Idiot's Paralyzed concept, it wasn't mine entirely. Me and Ash came up with this when we were in 12th grade. We had this break. We both hated 12th grade. So our escape was when we walk back home from school, we'd talk about this. We talk about this idea of a manga where we're idiots, total idiots as the main characters. And it wouldn't be a serious manga, it would just be a bunch of gags strung together. And we were super hyped to make it when we finally get a break. And that's how the whole concept was born. I would also like to shout out my absolute wonderful girlfriend for always helping us with the lettering. She did most of the lettering for chapter 1, and she's an amazing person. Thank you, Nazir. And yeah, so that's the whole team. Me, Nazir, and Ash.
Wow.
Dude, that's pretty awesome.
Were you gonna add something? What was the question?
Oh, the question was, you know,
Oh, the team forming,
how
right?
is it working with the team? Like I know a lot of mangaka pride themselves in oh, I do this all by myself, and I know that some kind of like that whole aspect of basically I guess taking all the glory for it, but it does seem like you're pretty happy with the fact that it's not just you in it.
I think, how do I say this? I love the fact that I am getting to share the process of creating something with the people I love. And both Ash and my girlfriend are people very dear to me. Ash has been my best friend for a long time now. And my girlfriend is also my best friend, like even now. And just getting to work with them and doing something that I absolutely love alongside them is amazing to me. And how do I say this? There are also characters in It Is Paradise, so it's even like it's just this weird sort of fun knowing that they are taking part in this.
Dude, that's awesome.
And
Beautiful.
like I personally work better in terms of writing when I'm bouncing off another person.
I think working in a team is beautiful, right? You can't do it alone.
I mean,
It's fun, especially considering the fact it's fun, especially because I hate lettering. It kills my momentum so much. So it's like a huge help anytime that Messi helps me out with this.
So can you repeat again? So was it both of you artists, right? Or one is writing? Or both of them?
Okay, so Ash helps me out sometimes, like occasionally. He's still like training as an artist, but like I do most of the art, but he helps me a lot with the writing. I handle the scripts and stuff, but when it comes to the general ideas or like when we decide what's gonna happen in the story, we both discuss it with each other and we decide like together. And I do all the art, but I absolutely hate how lettering crushes my momentum. So my girlfriend helps me by doing the lettering for me. I just send her the script and she'll do the lettering for me. She did the lettering for chapter 1 and it helped me so much. And yeah, that's how our team works.
and so that's a pretty solid workflow you guys all have. How long does it take? Like,
honestly, not gonna lie, the first chapter took us about a year, like a whole year.
dang.
Which is not ideal or what we planned on doing. It's just we ran into a lot of obstacles in the first year. Like not in the first year, the first chapter. It's just a lot of stuff came up that we were not counting on. Like I had this whole move. I had moved houses. We decided to make the chapter longer. We didn't have a script at the time. There was a lot of just going on with the first chapter. But we hope to get the second chapter out by next month. So yeah, it takes us about a
Dang, next month? That's a pretty decent turnaround.
Yeah,
Especially considering you guys
Yeah.
have like a 98-page chapter. Oh, 90 what is it? Let me see. Let me check really quick. It was 91 pages.
Yeah, we're not following it up with another 90-page chapter. It's going to be so hard to read if we just make them super long. So we're just going to go for like shorter, more condensed chapters, but we'll still cover as much as we can. Not as much as we can, we try to keep the pacing the same, but like I want to take it slower this time. Like shorter chapters, but slower. Let the characters breathe a bit. Unlike last time, where we, rushed through everything. It was going so fast, half the time I didn't know what was happening.
Dang, that's awesome. All right, Shez. So, we got a little backstory on everything that you've done as far as manga work. People want to know a little bit more about you. You know, I know you said that you helped write it, and a bunch of this was Ash's idea. But
Yeah.
what else inspires this comedy that you guys do?
Honestly, we don't know. Like, we wanted to make something that celebrates manga and anime in general. Like, we wanted to make something that's for the fans. Like, something that has a shitload of, like, a buttload of, like, manga references. Like, it could be, like, JoJo's, it could be, like, Naruto, it could be, like, anything manga related that we both love. We wanted to, like, incorporate some part of it into our manga. Which is why there's the whole, like, the Uchiha Senju handshake thing. There's, like, a bunch of references in the first chapter itself, and we worked more, like, references into the story somehow, because we love doing that.
Damn. So is it only manga and anime focused, and not
No,
nothing like
there's still memes, like, that we also, like, incorporate in there.
I mean, like other media.
I don't remember. I guess so. There's, like, a bunch of stuff that actually inspire us, but, like, recently we were leaning more on, like, developing Simon's character into something that resembles more of, like, Spider-Man, because I really, really, really love Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Spider-Man
Who
is
doesn't?
my...
Facts. Spider-Man's lit.
I love the idea of Spider-Man, and we want to make Simon the kind of character he is. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the first run we were gonna make Simon the most bland guy ever, but this time we have a more clear idea of what we're making him, and part of it's because we have, in the, like, whole 1 year thing, we sort of, like, took on more, like, we started taking it more seriously. And part of that's, like, taking references from more media, I guess. Like, we wanted to make our characters more like characters we love. Which includes, like, for Simon, we decided, like, Spider-Man, like, a bunch of other people. Like, for designs, we also use, like, K-pop artists as references a lot, because Mezia loves K-pop artists, and she helps me find people who, like, I think look really cool. And I use them as references, like for example, Simon is actually, like, whenever I draw Simon, I use Menu from 17 as a reference, and, like, there are other media as well. Like, like, me and my friend group, like, really got into Dune at the time, and we decided that we wanted a villain that, has Fate Rotha's energy. So we have this character coming up in the second chapter who is creepy as hell and inspired by him.
Well, since you mentioned that it is heavily anime and manga, you want to a lot of influence to it. What is I'm gonna ask the typical question, but what is your favorite anime?
Oh, you beat me to it. I was gonna ask that too.
Oh my god, that is a question that is so hard for me to answer, because, like,
It's
I am,
typical
once again, much like my music taste, it's like my anime taste is like a Harvest Moon hot pot. There is no one particular thing I like. It's always this, like, constant fight of random things to get the top spot. But if I had to choose, like, 3 things as my favorites, it'd be like Naruto, Attack on Titan, and Clannad. I am so... all 3 of them, like, made me cry.
That's a pretty respectable list.
Respectable, yeah.
So,
and when it comes to my manga, it's, like, different, but yeah, for anime, it's these 3.
So what would you list as your favorite manga then?
Now we're getting into even more confusing territory.
Take your time.
I'd say, like, Good Night Pum Pum. That is definitely there on that list.
That was my.
Like, it is depressing as hell for other people. I love reading it. It's almost comfort to me, which is weird. I know, but I really like it. I think the way in your arsenal like depicts the way like the brain works, like how your mind talks to you, using just blank panels with like black panels with text in it. When I made my first manga, I heavily like used that. Like I was so moved by Pompon at that time, and I also like Climber. Like is an understatement. I love Climber. I went through a reread of Climber like last month. But of course, like none of these are my favorite. These are like definitely there, like among my top. But my favorite stands to like Tokyo Ghoul is my favorite. I am not giving that spot to anyone else.
Damn.
I am adamant about it. I love Tokyo Ghoul.
How did you feel about the anime?
Nah, we don't talk about that. It's not like I hate the anime.
Nah, it's okay to hate the anime.
What? I don't know what they did with season 2. What they did?
We don't talk about that.
It's definitely okay to hate the anime. I hated the anime, and I'm a big Tokyo Ghoul fan.
Yeah, man.
Like, some people say season 1 was good. No, it wasn't. They cut too much from season 1. Like, there was so many like tiny bits that they cut off that would have made like Tokyo Ghoul like have the same level of acceptance as Attack on Titan. Like, you know how Attack on Titan is always praised for like little stuff, like how Eren had that whole steam thing coming from him in the second episode.
Yeah.
Like from his head. Yeah, there were details like that in Tokyo Ghoul as well that everyone missed, which I can't get into without spoiling a ton. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of tiny details that nobody noticed that honestly makes Tokyo Ghoul such a masterpiece. I don't know, this is something I noticed while drawing, and I don't know if anyone else did, but I'm just like, I don't know if it's true either. There's no like official confirmation for this, but it's something I noticed. So I'm just I don't know where else I'm gonna drop this information, so I might as well do it now. You guys know how there's a scene where Kaneki and Tokyo get married?
Yeah.
Like, I think so, yeah.
In season 4. Yeah, so like in the manga, the way they're dressed really resembles how like Middle Eastern like wedding attire looks in a lot of ways.
Okay.
Keep that. Okay. Do you know where the concept of ghouls and the ghouls in the manga originate from?
Nah, where?
It's actually a part of Arab culture. It's like from the Middle East.
What? Yeah, I would have known.
That makes sense. Like, gold, like jeans. Or
yeah, exactly. A ghoul is actually, if I recall right, it's a type of jinn. But the concept of ghouls is actually like based in Arab culture. Though not the company. That was totally new.
Shit. The jeans, bro.
That's pretty cool insight, for real.
Yeah, like you want another bit you probably missed? The Washu, like, oh, this is actually a spoiler book. Like,
yeah, maybe that's a spoiler here.
Well, the thing is, like, let's just say, ignore the Washu bit then. I'll explain another kind of thing. So there's this very prominent ghoul family in the Tokyo Ghoul storyline that they say originated from the Middle East. And that's because, well, once again, ghouls are from the Middle East.
Dang.
Oh, that's hella interesting.
That is hella interesting. So it sounds like you really definitely. Well, I mean, you said it's your favorite, but when you say it's your favorite, it's not just because of the good art or the good story or anything like that. There's more of a personal connection, When you guys are
Oh, yeah.
writing and drawing Idiot's Paradise, are you trying to give that same like kind of feeling to somebody else that reads your stories, reads the art, checks the art out?
Absolutely. Sui Ishida actually gave me the confidence to draw. Like, if you've noticed his art style, it's not completely super clean like most other mangaka. It's kind of scratchy, but it's beautiful. I have really, really, really shaky hands. Like, emphasis on the really. I kind of grew up thinking I couldn't draw clean or like draw beautiful art because I had shaky hands. Everything I draw turned out to be kind of like scratchy. And seeing Sui Ishida's art was like, so I can be scratchy and beautiful.
Yes, sir.
And I kind of want to give that feeling to someone else too. Like, I want someone else to believe in themselves because of me.
Dang, so
Yeah, that's kind of beautiful.
we're trying to inspire for sure. That's awesome.
Damn, made me cry a little bit. That's a beautiful backstory. You're gonna love it. Yeah, I didn't expect that, but dang, the more we know about the author. Yeah. Can I ask something? And continuing this. So in your manga, right?
Yeah.
When you talk about art, but I want to talk about for you in the making of a manga. What do you think is the most important element into making manga? I guess in general, good. Or what do you like to focus more on?
I don't know. I like storytelling. I guess I like characters. I like making scenes where we see like how I can't even explain the feeling. Like, when you make a character and then like you get the and then someone sees that character and they're like, I really love this character. That feeling is so good. And trying to achieve that feeling, like making sure that they see more of that character, that you have the power to show them that character is kind of awesome.
I agree, 100%.
So, character building.
Yep.
I know you told us this a little back. I don't know if you told us this when we were live yet. But who are the inspos for the class rep and the main idiots?
Okay. The class rep is the funniest bit because the guy who we actually used as an inspiration turned out to be a total jerk later on. And we cut him off completely, entirely. Completely. Which is why the whole, we were kind of lost on who we're really basing this on. And kind of why the first draft of, not the first draft, more like the first initial plans for, not even a draft, more like plans for Idiot's Paradise was, we'd always make the class rep character kind of a jerk. But, our new, not the new version assignment though. The new version assignment, we're more focused on making him more like a sympathetic, kind, nice character who's more learning to rely on the idiots more. We kind of want to make that a recurring theme in the whole manga too, relying on people. Because we want to show that being alone isn't really as good as it's made out to be. Everyone's just being alone, not depending on everyone, being completely by yourself, perfectly okay by yourself is the epitome of being fine. But that's not true. You have to learn to rely on other people. Yeah, of course, being self-sufficient is relying on other people is too. I'm not gonna lie, I think I lost track of what we started talking about. I'm yapping right now. I am definitely yapping right now.
Nah, keep on yapping though. Definitely want to hear more about it.
So Simon was based on this guy who turned out to be a real, like, complete jerk. And we realized we don't want that to be our main character. So we we decided that we'd make Simon not based on, like, different people, but characters that we actually enjoy or, like, really like. Ash is obviously based on Ash. And Shay is based on me. And a few other. Yeah. And Noah is actually based on a third friend of ours. The Noah friend is a neighbor of ours, but he's also a mix of other friends of ours. So it's not completely that guy. And all the idiots actually have traits that are not really from us. Like, it's not really. Shay isn't completely me, honestly. There's, like, a lot of traits that's completely just him. Like, a backstory that I cannot relate to whatsoever, but I kind of guess how it'd be and, like, put on him. I also punish my characters a lot, so yeah. Yeah. And Ash, like, not gonna lie, we haven't completely developed Ash yet, but we have some ideas based on the actual Ash that we want to incorporate into, like, the struggle that Ash is going to go through. Even though we haven't completely decided how we're tackling it yet, but yeah, there's that. And the third friend, because he's now completely involved in the whole It is Paradise creation process, we gave him a totally different kind of struggle. We're gonna make him struggle with his own arrogance.
Wow.
So yeah.
You finished? Damn.
Yep.
I want to ask a follow-up now. Since we're talking about your characters. So Meech talked about your inspiration of the characters, right? Now I want to talk about the designs. Like, which character do you enjoy drawing the most? And which is your favorite design out of them all? Maybe it's a secret one that you shouldn't share.
No, the thing is, at the moment, currently, definitely Hale. I draw Hale all the time. Before it was Shay, but now it's Hale. I draw Hale on my notebooks. Like, once again, remember how I said I like when other people say they like the character?
Yep.
Hale looks really good. So like, there's a lot of girls coming up to me like, hey, that guy looks really good. And I'm like, you really think so? I think, like, so that's really nice. Like, you know, there are people coming up to me and telling me this character looks nice. I like that. Before it was Shay who would do that, but now it's Hale. So, like, I draw Hale a lot.
Respectable.
Definitely.
Understandable. Oh.
Definitely respectable. Especially when you get the validation from other people, it makes you a little bit more motivated to draw that character, I guess.
Definitely. Hale's also my favorite character in terms of, like, writing, so it's even better. Like, Hale's one of my favorite characters overall, so, like, I just enjoy drawing. But design-wise too, like, I'm really satisfied with how I created Hale. At the moment. Like, it's probably my favorite panel out of all the, like, pages in chapter 1, where Hale is just turning around and say, like, you know, like the final page of chapter 1. I love that page.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid page overall. I really enjoyed the redraw of this whole thing. I was definitely a fan since the initial run. But now it's time to ask a couple questions about you. Outside of manga, I mean, what are you doing in your free time? Like,
what is free time?
What is a free time?
Facts.
The funny bit is, like, at the moment it's Ramadan, right? So fasting. So whatever free time I get, I just sleep. Hibernation till, you know, I can break my fast.
Hey.
And other than that, like, normally I just spend most of my free time, you know, if I have free time, I'm either drawing manga or reading.
And not watching anything? Or listening?
Occasionally. But when I read manga, I like to listen to music. So.
So you read more than watching?
Yeah, no, but once I actually got really into manga, I sort of like started being more into manga than anime. Like I started with anime, but like once I got into manga, I was more heavily into manga. And that is once again thanks to Tokyo Ghoul, because Tokyo Ghoul was the first manga that actually completely hooked me onto manga.
Fair.
What are you reading right now? If you're reading any manga?
Red Blue.
Huh. I don't think I'm familiar with that one.
Do you like it?
Okay, I'm gonna give you a summary. It's the funniest thing ever, but also really fun to read. So like, there's this dude, right? Total main character, I would say. We'll call him Bob for now. So Bob has like absolute main character energy. Dude adopts, puppies from shelters. He's like this up and coming MMA prodigy. Like, all the girls in the class love him. Like, he's always standing up for the small guy. All that. And then we have Tim, who's like in the same class as him, right? So Bob sees this guy picking on Tim, and then beats up the guy.
Oh,
and then and then both Bob and Tim have been like in the same class since like I think elementary school or something. So like when he after he protects Tim, he's like, I'll help you, like defend yourself, and then he starts teaching Tim how to defend himself, because once again Bob is a really, really good guy, and Tim does not like this at all. He thinks Bob is pretentious to hell. And then what he does is, like, Bob asks him, do you have a dream? And then Tim says, no, I don't. And then Bob's like, oh, that's not okay. The thing is, Tim's really weak. Like, he has asthma and stuff. So he's kind of pissed at the fact that this guy thinks that his life is not worth living because he doesn't have a dream, when Tim's just happy to be living. And so he gets mad at the fact that this guy is being so pretentious. So he turns to swing, right? Like, he tries to throw a punch at Bob. But once again, Bob's like a MMA prodigy. So he just punches him, dodges him, punches him. And then when he's lying down, Bob asks, why did you do that? And then Tim's like, I really, really wanted to punch you. And then Bob's like, then that's your dream. You gotta punch me. And then, so the main character of the story is actually Tim. And the whole point of the manga is Tim is such a hater that he wants to go punch this guy. And that's his motivation for getting better at boxing.
That's an amazing... Wait, what was the name again?
Red Blue.
Red Blue. What would you rate it out of 10? So
I
far.
wouldn't say it's like a masterpiece, but it's definitely above 8.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna read this right now.
It's fun to read so far. It's really fun to read so far.
It sounds fun. That sounds hilarious.
I'm not that far into it. I saw this one YouTube video that said, like, that there's this manga about what a person being an absolute hater. I was like, I definitely need to check that out. Like,
I got it.
Yeah. Like, I was on the Super Bowl. I was on the Super Bowl performance high. I was like, I am definitely supporting all haters right now.
That's funny. So, outside of manga, are you playing like any video games? Are you keeping up with stuff on social media? Like, what else do you do?
Well, mostly just go to college, come back, and like work out. While I'm working out, what I do between sessions, because I literally have no time, is I play a game while I have the time to rest. So I do play, but like really small amounts. I was like, I was like on BO6 for a bit, but I didn't really play that much. Then I got hopped on Rivals with my friends, but once again, didn't last that much. And right now, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, nice.
I also just finished Spider-Man 2. Like 100% did that, and then played New Game Plus, and then 100% that too. I really, really love the gameplay. Gameplay-wise, Spider-Man 2 was amazing. Story-wise, I prefer the first Spider-Man game.
Let me see. So you said you work out. Like, are you talking about like weights and stuff like that? Are you free body workouts?
I don't know. I have a couple of like. Not gonna lie, I'm not like the most. How do I say this? I hate exercise. That's the only way I can put it. Like, I absolutely hate exercise. I do not like. I am the kind of person, like, I was not built to go outside. I hate going to the gym so much. I just bought a bunch of gym equipment and do it at home. And that's what I meant by working out. Like, I do whatever workout that kind of works for me at home. Like, by making a routine or ChatGPT and stuff. Like, I hate going to the gym. I hate working out. I hate exercising. But I need to stay kind of healthy. So, yeah, that's all.
Damn.
Nah, I respect that.
That's how I've been since I was a kid. I absolutely hated exercising. Like, we used to have this thing in like middle school where they'd make us run laps for like, they'd make us run 3 laps before we'd be we'd be allowed to play anything. What I do is like I'd run 1 lap really, really slow, so that by then everyone else runs 3 laps and the teacher wouldn't keep track, so they would think I ran 3 laps.
That's kind of smart, bro.
My guy was finessing the system.
Man.
Definitely, yeah. Work smarter, not harder.
And if you can't avoid the work at all, huh?
Yeah. And we talk about
improvise.
Talk about school.
Yeah.
What was your favorite subject in school? You had any?
Library.
Library. Damn.
I mean, it's the only place where you don't get yelled at. So.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
It's basically no pressure. You just go, sit there, and then read.
So, are you a big foodie? Do you like food? Like, I mean, pretty sure you like food, but what do you like as far as food?
Pizza. The war started because we must never forget the war.
Dang, shout out to people that are on the NPC server that know about the Pizza War and the Pizza Ramen War of 2023.
Wait, Shez was there. Like, mainly did that. That's funny.
It started because they did Paradise Pizza joke. Remember, it was pizza and ramen.
Yeah. Pizza Ramen War.
Pizza Ramen War. That's history right there.
I think I was in the ramen one. I think, or I'm not sure.
I don't remember
I think
where
you
you
meant
were.
the wrong side. Like, I'm pretty sure you mean the wrong side. There was the pizza side and the wrong side.
All I know is that the pizza side definitely won.
Oh, yeah,
the funny with this, ass actually stands for the round side. It's not like just a gag in It Is Paradise. Ass actually prefers the ramen over pizza.
That's crazy. So,
or as I like to call it, like, he is absolutely delusional.
Absolutely, I agree. I definitely agree right there.
Pizza supremacy forever.
Facts. Like, there's so much versatility in pizza, you know.
The whole reason I'm the one, on the podcast is because I don't want him spewing nonsense about ramen being superior. I
Oh,
am the
damn.
honor of pizza.
Dang, that
The
goes
manga,
that goes on the
the manga
record
is
for sure.
secondary. Yes. The manga promotion is temporary. The honor of pizza is eternal.
Exactly. This
You
guy
gotta
gets
quote
it.
that. You gotta quote that somewhere. It's gonna be on your on the wall right there, said by Shez. The gold.
So
I'm pretty sure I should have that on my gravestone. Died for the pizza. Honor of pizza.
Damn.
die for the honor of pizza. Facts.
Worthy causes like that. That's like a noble death.
So it sounds like you're pretty busy with school. I mean, how long have you been going to school for?
Well, I'm in college right now. Almost my second year.
Right on. So 2 years.
Fun fact. Yeah, the funny bit is I actually have an exam tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Which
You
is
study?
it's an English exam. It's an English exam, so like I just go and wing
got
it
it.
mostly.
That's good then.
Yeah.
You sure, bro? You
Yep.
got this, right? Oh, better.
Absolutely.
Oh, you better
Second
pass
exam
now,
is-
man.
It's not. It's like having a class test. It's not really like that much of a big deal. As long as I have like all the other stuff, it should work fine. Plus, like this is something I'd much prefer. Like I'd rather be doing than like preparing for an exam that's like too easy.
So you're in college, right? How?
Yep.
So tell me, how does the typical Shesu day go like?
I wake up and then I have to like drive on my way to like I drive to college, and while I'm driving to college I listen to stuff. Most of the time it's like breakdowns of random stuff. Like today I was listening to like how BoJack is a good representation of mental illness. And how like random stuff. It's always really random. Like the other day it was about like it was, I think Monday it was like how Indian society is on a downfall, and on Tuesday it was how Kendrick Lamar was the greatest hater of all time. And today it was BoJack Horseman. It's always random. And then I get to class and I sort of like zone out or draw. I don't listen to class. Listening to class is kind of, how do I say this? Not my thing. I am not doing that. Nah. I know I'm going there to study, but no. I would much rather just spend my time drawing. So what I do is I go there, ignore literally everything, and then draw.
So you, I go on. Oh,
He's doing what he's doing in class right now. He's drawing.
Yep.
then when do you finish school? I mean college. And you have some time to make manga, or how does that go?
At the moment, it's me passing out the moment I get home, because once again fasting. So like, no water or food till like 6:43 p.m. So
And
like traveling all the way to class, traveling all the way back, and it's really hot right now over here because it's summer. And so when I get home, I just pass out. Completely just poof. And then I wake up at 6:43. Then at the moment, as I said, I have exams, so no time to draw. But what I do is like when we have classes, right, and most of the time like, we at least have one period, or like we still have lunch breaks even though nobody eats lunch. So like
and then
I spend that time writing scripts.
You said you love drawing, right? You mentioned you love drawing a lot of times. What's your favorite part about drawing?
Well, you know when you
Are
like
you more of a
make
render
those,
guy? The sketches?
not gonna like
Which?
expressions. I love expressions, especially once you are like the person's like trying not to cry or like close to crying or like feeling pain.
I can see that in your manga. Where's next?
Yeah, I love working that stuff in. I hate backgrounds though. Absolutely hate.
What? Your backgrounds are
backgrounds.
awesome.
Yeah, but I hate them.
Yeah.
Like, I hate the whole process of drawing background.
Understandable.
Like, I love drawing characters. I hate drawing backgrounds.
Do we go on a rant on how much you hate backgrounds right now?
I could go for hours on how much I hate backgrounds. I could just say I hate backgrounds for like 2 hours, and I'd probably feel like I should say it more.
Oh no. There's some background over here, so might get attacked.
So, you said you don't like drawing backgrounds. How do you how do you get yourself in the mindset to draw? How do you get yourself into draw them?
The panel must be completed. The show must go on. I mean, it has to get done somehow. Like, if I don't finish the backgrounds, the panel ends up like it could look worse. Like the whole manga could look worse. So for the better, like I have to think. Like, it's not about me completely just thinking about my enjoyment. Sometimes it's about the quality of the manga that I want to put out, because the quality of the manga that I want to put out could eventually be what leads to someone else feeling that they can do what I do, like keep drawing. Because if I want to inspire someone else, I can't just do stuff that I like or limit myself to the things I like.
Damn.
No, I definitely hear you on that. It's it's like you said, the show must go on.
Yep.
The life must go on.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Damn it. Alright, let me see it.
So, what would you say is what would you say is the toughest part about making manga?
The back pain.
Oof. The back pain for sure.
Like, I mean, everything else you can like power through. You can't power through the back pain.
Yeah.
I mean, you still can. Like, everyone still does, but it's still like
Back
a
pain.
really annoying part.
You know what? That is definitely the showstopper at times for sure. Once you start feeling that certain back pain, that you're like, all right, it's time to call it a day.
Yep. Like, this is it. Shouldn't push it.
Guess this is what I could draw today. How do you try to avoid back pain? Like, I know people have different things.
Simple.
Like,
I don't.
You said you don't?
No.
Damn.
It kind of slips my mind half the time. I have the most unhealthiest way of like setup for drawing, and I'm constantly told by people that I should change that, and I'm like, I will tomorrow, which is, trust me, that is not a good idea. You should never tell yourself tomorrow, because the tomorrow never comes.
Yeah, I definitely agree. That's why I had to get a stand-up desk for that, because the back pain was getting too much. But outside of that, what else would you say are some challenges? I mean, I know with school and everything, like you're fasting and all that. That probably makes things a little bit tougher, right?
I mean, yeah, balancing things makes you feel like a superhero sometimes. You're like, oh damn, I gotta balance both this side of me and the normal, like, functional human being side. It's like you have this urge to draw and you want to draw, but like you feel like this is what you're born to do. But there are certain expectations of you and responsibilities outside that feeling. So until you get all that done, you don't feel like you can do this completely freely. Balancing all that together is kind of really, really interesting. I mean, it's kind of like, arrogant to think of it this way, but I always relate to Spider-Man because of that. I love how he's always trying to juggle all those things together. And sometimes I relate to him because of it, because I feel like I want to draw, I want to make manga. But that side of me and this, the whole, social life, education type side of me is like two parts that are distinct. And balancing those two together is really, really annoying. Does that make sense?
So you would
I see that.
It'd be safe to say that you find yourself like you're the Peter Parker of manga then.
I guess so. I mean, when you put it like that, I seem like a totally, completely arrogant person. Like, ego is high as hell, but we'll go with that.
Peter Parker of manga.
Yeah. I mean, thinking about it that way makes it, something I can cope with.
We're gonna call you Peter now, huh?
Yeah. Peter the Noodler.
Oh.
So, how long do you see yourself? Well, you and Ash taking with Idiot's Paradise. Is it gonna be something that you guys are involved like for a super long time? Do you guys have like the exit plan already?
I mean, we have the ending in mind already. We know what the story is gonna end, like where it's gonna end. We know many major parts of the story that we've already got planned. Many major arcs that we have in mind. Many major events that's gonna happen. And I'm gonna say, there's probably gonna be more than 100 chapters that we have to make. And I really do need to pick up the pace, but I will figure that out somewhere along the way, hopefully. And yeah, we know this is not gonna be a short-term project. We want to complete the whole thing too. So it might be something that we will be staying together to complete for a couple more years. And that's not really too much, too unrealistic for us. Because me and Ash, we've known each other since the 8th grade. But even though I didn't talk to him till the 10th grade, but we've known each other for a really long time. And we've been talking to each other, we've been friends since the 10th grade. Now we've been friends for 10th, 11th, 12th. I took a 1 year break after that, so that's the 4th year. And then now, the first year of college, 5th, and then now we're on our 6th year of friendship.
Damn.
Yep. Awesome. And yeah, I've known this guy for more than half a decade.
So it's
half a decade.
Yeah, from
Holy. Yeah. Damn. No. Have you guys ever gone through some demotivation or something when making manga and stuff like that? Like, I can't do this anymore, stuff like that. And how do you deal with it?
Oh yeah. multiple times.
Rocks.
I had like, I'm gonna quit drawing today, like 4 times already. Now, 2 weeks ago, I went up to like literally both my girlfriend and Ash, and I was like, I'm gonna stop drawing now. I even was like, Ash, you have Edith Paradise now. It's completely yours. Do whatever you want with it. I have nothing to do with this. And then I was like, and then literally the same day, like at midnight, I was like, yo, Ash, I think I changed my mind, bro.
It'd be like that.
With a lot.
Yeah. Like, drawing is a love-hate relationship for real.
Ew. Are those the main reasons that the main things that keep you motivated? You can say, right? How do you stay?
I don't know. I don't know. I just come back to drawing somehow.
Coming from the inside, huh?
Oh, it's the drawing. Yeah, I don't know. I just come back to it somehow. I mean, yeah, there are other things that motivate me. Like, you know, as I said, I want to inspire someone. Or like, I want to make this manga. I like reading my manga later on. I like seeing how my characters are, like, you know, appreciated by people. Or like how people like some characters, why they like characters. I like finding out about that. I like reading like how people like receive my manga. But more than anything, I just come back to drawing. Like, it's something I want to do. Like, it just, you know, I draw.
Yo, I just checked the chat right now, and completely random right now, but Spider Shez, that definitely has a ring to it.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Arcam for that suggestion. Spider Shez, I like it.
Somebody please call Sony so that they can have like one more variant in it. And that's just me. It's just Spider-Man with glasses and like back problems.
Yeah, that. Wow.
Instead of fighting pain, he just draws in a corner. Oh.
A lot of back problems. Can I add something else?
Yeah, sure.
So when you draw, like when you make manga, or I guess anything creative, I guess, do you have any like rare or weird creative habits or rituals you like to do when you work?
You know the whole this kind of cringe, but you know, like, have you guys seen Your Line April?
Of course.
Yeah. Of course.
You know how Kaori does that little prayer before she starts.
Yes.
Yeah, I do that.
Alright.
Yeah, so like before Kaori starts performing, she does the whole Eroi Mesahim thing. Yeah, I do that.
Like a prayer.
Sort of. I don't know why I do it. I think I just like, you know, Your Line April that much. And like, likewise, I also like, you know, taking off my gloves the same way Violet does it, which is kind of gross. I just bite it off. I just bite one of the fingers and like tug my hand away to take it off instead of taking it off like a normal person. Other than that, I don't think I have like a lot of weird habits, but I do have some. I also have like, I get hyper fixated on certain foods. And then I like repeat those till I get sick of them, and then have them when I draw.
Damn.
All right. So what food? What food were you hyper fixated for chapter 1?
For chapter 1, it was okay. For chapter 1, at the first part, right? Before it was like, okay, we need to explain this because this might come up again. But chapter 1 is actually split into 3. The whole chapter 1 was never supposed to be just one, like all of that together. Chapter 1, like the beginning, right? The whole them being in a truck accident thing, that was supposed to be chapter 1. And then like the heaven part was supposed to be chapter 2. And the part where they, you know, meet each other in the hot springs and stuff, chapter 3. But when I was making like the first part of chapter 1, I was like fixated on Mountain Dew.
Dang, Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it was just Mountain Dew. Like it was bottles and bottles of Mountain Dew.
Sheesh.
Well, there were a lot. Like, and then I don't remember. For chapter 2, I don't think I really had much of a hyperfixation on anything. But for chapter 3, it was like not chapter 3, more like the third part of chapter 1. It was Pringles.
But
Yeah, the Pringles thing is still going on. I have a can of Pringles with me right now.
oh,
I haven't had Pringles in a while.
Pringle. Yeah, me neither. I
I have Pringles way too much.
Every 2
But
months.
they're good though. I haven't had them. Damn. Which
Yeah.
Pringles?
The original one, the pizza flavored, both of those. Sometimes
Classic.
the sour cream onion one.
You like the classics, huh?
Yep, I love the classics for everything. Like salted lace, just the most bland stuff ever.
It do be like that though. It's kind of hard.
Totally basic.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to ask another thing about your manga.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, 'cause I remember before the live, I don't think you can remember some of the pages, but I want to ask if
Okay.
there is maybe okay, every page, right? But is there a panel or maybe a scene or a page that you're specifically proud of, and why? Is there one?
There's a bunch. I like the Halo. The Halo one is special to me.
What
But
about
I also
the
like
Ingami
one
Batman?
What?
Go on.
Yeah, I also like the one with like the first in the first chapter they show the school. I hate background, so I was so proud of myself for drawing that one.
Oh man, bro, I love that one. Honestly. Shit.
I hope me munching on stuff is not that much of a bad thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say, are you not proud of the "In God We Trust" panel?
Oh yeah, I love that panel.
That one goes on.
I love that
yeah.
panel. Yeah, it was one of the first panels where someone else was like, "I really love this panel." Like someone specifically took a screenshot and sent it to me and said they loved it, and I felt so proud of myself for at that moment.
Bro. But it's too good, man. Too good. Yeah.
So,
You going?
what do you want to get out of making Idiot's Paradise? Like, what's the end goal?
Like the whole core message of Idiot's Paradise.
Well, not the core message. What do you want to get out of it from creating it? Like, what's the
Idiot's
whole?
Paradise is not really my main project.
What?
Oh.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it was supposed to be like a stepping stone.
Oh.
I have
Okay.
this project that I've been working on since I was like in 7th grade. I think I don't really know how long it's been, but I've been like slowly like building it up. Like every little thing about it. It's like a really, really long story too. So like, I don't care if nobody reads it or like nobody really publishes it. It's not really something I want to get published. It's more like something I want to create and then put out there for everyone. It's this story that's really long and I've been working on for really long, a really, really long time. It's been more than like it's close to like 8 or 9 years that I've been working on it. And once, like, I think what I want with Idiot's Paradise is have enough skill where I can be satisfied with how I make that story.
So there's more works coming.
Yep.
Can you say like how many works you got planned?
Well, there's this, as I said, this one project, but I also want to try some shorter things in between, like this project and It Is Paradise. And this is Paradise is actually my second project.
Wait, you
I
said
had another
second?
manga out. Yeah, I had another manga out. I made my first manga when I was in 12th grade.
What? I don't think we've ever.
What's the name of it? We never knew.
It was this little manga called Sunburst that it's actually on webtoon, but like it was.
I'm gonna check it out right now.
I wouldn't say it's particular. It's really good. It's like so. It's just a bunch of text boxes with characters in them. Honestly, like it was supposed to be like this weird rant or vent diary entry thing that I sort of made into a manga.
Sunburst.
Yeah, there was supposed to be more chapters coming too, but then I kind of dropped the project.
Oh shit! What the? It's actually kind of far so far.
I made that on my phone.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
you're gonna check
laptop was
it out,
working at the time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you a like.
You said on webtoon. Let me check it out. Let me pause the drawing.
Let me
for a
send
bit.
the link.
Yeah, send the link. Send the link.
Oh wait, I'll put it on the YouTube. Damn. Actually, not that bad. Holy.
Yeah,
I read it.
like, but the story.
I
is
like the
really
ambient.
bad. Yeah, it's about drawing, so like I really wanted to like, just draw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I just started watching the stream on my laptop. Like so far, I've just been on the call, but yeah, that segment's looking really good.
Oh, thank you. I had to reference a couple of pages. Let me see.
Finally finished the first chapter. I hope to get the next chapters done soon. Reading the author's note.
Yeah, that was a lie.
It was in 2022.
Damn, that's
Like,
pretty crazy that you did that on your
years
phone.
ago.
That was a lie. Yeah.
Yeah, let me give it a like. I didn't know you had
You all
webtoon.
know how that ended. Yeah, I was actually planning on making a proper webtoon, but then I kind of dropped that too.
Oh, you.
I want to focus on It Is Paradise completely.
That's fair. That's fair. Dang.
And I think I prefer making manga more than I like making like webtoons.
Would you say it's the paneling and how everything like how everything flows? Because I know for me when I try to do like a webtoon, that was that's what I enjoy more about manga, just the paneling aspect of it.
I know, like manga forces you to be more creative, and I personally love that. Well, how you? Give me a minute.
Eating the Pringles, huh?
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
Alright, take your time, man.
Okay, as I was saying, I think manga forces you to be more creative and like be more mindful of how you want to distribute your panels and pace your story. I think the whole putting a huge gap in between two panels just so you can scroll down till to slow down the reader's like scrolling speed to adjust how the story flows is just not the same. I might have said something controversial with that. I personally just like manga more.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, this is mainly like in the manga space, so can't argue.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand what you're saying.
Well, I think I spaced out. I kind of spaced out with that. Dude, the Simon's really looking clean though.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, for real.
I'm reading the comments and everybody's kind of agreeing too. Everybody says that there's less of a perfection, like expectations with Webtoon, and I agree. I mean, Webtoon art's really, really nice. Like, there's some.
I kind of feel bad. Like, I haven't. So far, I wasn't on the stream because it didn't occur to me. Now I feel kind of dumb for it. And I didn't see all the comments. So. And there were a lot of people actually talking to me. I'm so sorry if I didn't reply to all of you. I didn't see you. And now I am sorry. I will make sure I am actually replying to the people saying stuff.
I respond to some of your friends.
Hey.
Who is this guy? Wait. The guy? Check. Well, you read the comment. There's one right there, quiet, troublesome. One comment right.
Yo, my sister also commented. I'm my dad. I'm my mom.
Oh.
I wonder who dropped the
Hello.
I think I understand who dropped the pussies.
Oh.
I remember who dropped the pussies. Okay, I'm sure that's FIFA. Sorry, yo FIFA. And yeah, my mom and my dad both commented. So
Hey.
shout out to them for creating me.
Facts. The creator of the creator.
Yeah, indeed.
They gave it from the life. Hey.
Someone's out there, someone's out there like calling me out, saying like blasphemy for saying backgrounds are fun. Like,
yes.
I understand everyone has their favorites, and everyone makes mistakes. Backgrounds. Backgrounds are. I don't know how to. Yeah, no, that's more like I want to address everyone. I don't know who to address first. But it's nice. It's like I like comments. I like when people engage. So it's fun. Yay! My sister said, "Let's go." So let's go.
Yeah, take your time. See which ones.
Yeah.
Say also hi to everyone.
I joined. Hello to everyone. And I am really happy that there's so many people showing up to see this. Yay!
Oh, it's Shisu. Come on, like we have to be here.
Facts.
Shisu, come on. We have to be here. Like it's gonna be. How long is this live going to?
We've been on for about an hour already. More than an hour.
That's nice.
That's a
You want to share anything else? You like to? Any fun facts about your story that no one really knows? Or anything?
Wonder. Fun facts about the story, huh?
Or like characters or anything?
So we have
like
a lot of illustrations that we didn't really show off anywhere. I just make random stuff. And we used Tokyo Ghoul references a lot. Like most of our references are Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, and to the person who said color theory hates me, same. Us. Color theory hates me too, bro. I'm pretty sure color theory has, like, you know, some sort of, like, generational feud with me that I am not aware of. Maybe I don't really know what I did to offend color theory, but it hates me.
Damn.
On that
So,
note, I would
about-
also like to call out perspective.
Oh, perspective, yeah.
I think perspective is
Essential,
fun.
but
Perspective.
very essential.
Perspective
One of the most
and hands.
important one. Hmm. Oh yeah, hardly every artist hates hands.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's
But it's kind of funny. That's what saved us from AI artists. Like, you know, the fact that we screwed up hands so much that they couldn't really compute the like normal hands.
No, I haven't thought of that. Oh my
Like,
god.
Everyone collectively screwing up hands saved.
Oh
you
my
know,
god.
art.
I haven't thought of that. So that's why they suck. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh yeah, bro.
So
Yeah, I guess you gotta stop laughing here. Oh my god, bro.
Hey,
if you weren't
You're gonna
drawing
think
manga, what do you think you'd be doing?
I think I'd be miserable. I
Damn.
don't know. I think I don't really know. If I wasn't drawing manga, I'd probably just be gaming, I guess, or like reading books,
Game.
writing books. Probably writing books.
Have you ever thought about writing? Like,
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I used to write before I got into manga, and I actually started drawing as where I was thinking like, I should make illustrations for my books, but like not like seriously drawing. That's how I started. Like I was more like I want to make illustrations for my books, and then like later on I was like I want to make comics, not books. I don't want to write. I want to draw.
Mm.
that's
It's like-
relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not for me.
the person who said you like drawing hands. You're awesome. You're strong. You're better. Go for it. And yes, I hate all kinds of perspective. 3, 4 point, like even like the
Damn.
most basic forms of perspective. I'm like no. I'm screwed. Like anytime when it comes to fisheye and stuff, I'm just like I'm going to give up now. But I still try it. Like, gotta still try it.
Still say, all right, it's time to give it a go.
Damn.
Part of the fun. I think part of the fun is like knowing that it's really, really, really annoying, but you sort of want to do it anyway.
Is it bad that I like doing them?
Hey, we have a
Oh,
question
okay.
right here. Shez, are you gonna hire people to speed up the process of creating Idiot's Paradise?
I
Mm.
mean, not gonna lie, I suck at relying on other people.
That's-
Absolutely horrible at it.
So that's a no.
So, so probably not. Like, I mean, it took me so much to like rely on both Ash and my girlfriend to like handle, you know, making the man like the making process like let her handle lettering because I am so used to doing everything by myself. But and it's also a core theme in Idiot's Paradise where the characters learn to rely on others. I think I didn't even realize it till this morning, honestly. But like, yeah,
Mm.
So not
Yeah.
not anytime soon, huh?
I think it's. Yeah, probably not. I yeah, in summation, probably not.
Mm. Is there, from making manga, right? You made some. Are there, or well, or you still make? Are there any like mistakes or something while you're still learning that you learn from it from making manga? Or in
I don't
general
know.
with
It's always.
partners and stuff?
I don't really know. Like, the thing is, I don't notice a mistake till someone points it out to me. Like, I had this problem where I draw hair really, really poofy.
Hmm.
I didn't notice it till way later on. But like, the thing is, by the time I noticed it, I'd already sort of evolved past it without knowing that I had that issue in the first place. Sometimes it solves itself. Sometimes I find someone else telling me. I get that. So, like, sometimes I watch a lot of tutorials too, and half the time I'm zoning out. But when I do pay attention, it never works. And then sometimes it's like, there's an eye-opening revelation that I did not know about. So I relate heavily to that.
Interesting. Shit.
That's what
Y'all gotta
learning about it and learning to apply. Pro. Art Crumb spitting facts right now. Learning about it and learning to apply are very different things. For real.
Arkhams is the goal. But it always big fact.
Shout out to our crumbs.
Shout out to Arkhams.
Definitely.
Really great creator. Let me think. Chapter 1, yeah. What was the hard part of writing, or just making the first chapter for you, or for the others as well?
Pushing the story forward, honestly. I hate the first chapter.
Oh,
Like, it's the only part where it's not really any major thing happening except like setting the story up. And honestly, I don't like setting the story up. I just like, the parts where the characters interact with each other. Which is why the only part that I actually enjoyed in the first part, like in the first chapter, was the part where, like, the new parts with Simon in it, like Simon's backstory and stuff. I really enjoyed writing and drawing that part, but like everything else was like a huge drag for me.
Interesting. But you said you were a writer, right? Like before manga.
Yeah, like I wrote this one book. I think I still have a copy of it, which is absolutely horrendous. Like,
how many stories do you make, writer?
How do I feel about one shots? I'm not gonna lie, I'm horrible at writing one shots, but I really want to do it, even though I don't really know how to do it, and I really hope to make some soon. Even though I don't really, I suck at coming up with concepts too. So I kind of want to come up with something and then actually write a one shot that I am pleased with and that I enjoy making. Like, even if I don't enjoy the writing part, I just shut that part down and then try to focus on the art part. Like, I try to keep the quality of the writing consistent however I can, but it still ends up kind of mechanical because of that. But, I try to, focus on the art to balance it out somehow.
So you gonna be doing some one shot soon or not?
I will probably. I at the moment
Nice.
I don't really have ideas for it, but I do want to make one shots.
I see.
Nothing in the works, but definitely something you want to dive into, right?
Yep, absolutely.
So, what's sorry, I just had a brain lapse.
Yeah, I gotta try too. Like, eh, I want to convince myself to write a one shot too, but like, how do I say this? It's no, I need to write the one shot. That's the problem, and that's the part that makes me kind of, that's the part that makes me. It's the writing bit that always hinders me from like making the rest.
Facts. I mean, well, nice. I mean, yeah, one
It's
shots
not
are
like I hate writing.
very way.
It's not like I hate writing. I just hate sitting down to write. I love coming up with stuff. I love like making interactions, but I hate sitting down. Or like I not like sitting down as like sitting down metaphorically, if that makes sense. I spend half my day sitting down, so I don't really have the right to say I hate sitting down.
Some people may relate. Yeah, one
And
shots
I'm not gonna lie,
are
both NGCon and Art Crumbs are really, really making me want to make a one shot right now. So if I make a one shot, yeah, you guys deserve the credit.
Yeah, they're very good for practice. Gotta tell you that. Make the stories and
really
grow, improve. But do what you
definitely have to try it out.
in your heart. Yeah.
I gotta try some stuff out, definitely.
Sure. Experiment.
Plus,
So I recommend.
one shots feel like the best place to experiment too.
Feel we all gotta
No, not
experiment.
And not even like coming up with ideas. It's like, how do I say this? I like making interactions between characters or like making events in the story happen. But like when it comes to writing up a script, I hate sitting down to do it. Even though I like doing it, it's just making myself sit down is a real task.
It's the actual doing of the task.
Let's go, draw it. Manga says they wrote a suspense one shot and they want to draw it. I say draw it. Definitely. If I feel like, me ranting about drawing makes someone want to draw, do it.
That's a good motivator right there, guys.
You heard him. It's time to draw.
And draw. Yeah. That's awesome. Imagine just working on one idea and then like it expanding into something way bigger. That's awesome. No, I don't. Not gonna lie, I don't know what that is. So if you could explain that to me, I would actually appreciate it a lot. My process is really dumb.
And people watching you, Shez.
What?
Say hi to them. And people watching you right now.
Hello. And if art comes, you could explain what that is to me because I don't know what that is. I would really, really appreciate it because it sounds like something that would be actually really helpful.
It's the basic
And now I'm
storytelling.
curious.
Introduction, icing, conclusion, and forgot. I think it was intro, intro. What was it? The 4 steps of storytelling, basically.
Not gonna lie, I don't know what those are either.
I think it was first the introduction, then the extension, then the rising action, and then the conclusion. Basic plot. Basic plot. Really.
I need to look into that. I just sort of wing it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair too. That's fair. It's basically just like a formula, you know? It's like a basic formula. Like a story structure.
Thank you for explaining that to me, Akrams. Much appreciated.
Yep. Of course.
And Joe, thank you for explaining that to me. Both of you explain that to me sometime. I need both of you.
I messed up a little because I forgot.
Yeah, two explanations
We actually
right there.
they both
Oh.
what Akram said, right? Intro development. I think both. It's he show ten ketsu. Those are four words, and those mean that in
I think I
Japanese.
sort of get it. Like for the first chapter, like Naruto, there was like we are introduced to Naruto, then we see why he is the way he is, and then like they show the whole thing with Mizuki, and then they end with Iruka and him hugging, sort of like that.
Yeah,
Or no?
you say that again?
Like is the system like how it was in Naruto? Like in the beginning we are introduced to Naruto, and then we see him like develop, not develop, more like we see why he is the way he is, and like the stories like we see something happen, and then like we see the twist with Mizuki, and then we see him hugging Iruka as a conclusion.
Yeah, I guess kind of like I guess you can say something like that. Yeah. You're just introducing the character, then develop it more, and then you go to the rise in action, I guess. You just kind of get to the twist.
Oh.
And then I liked, well, I'm not going to talk about myself, but the, what's it called? I forgot. The
No,
twist
go
is
on. It could be insightful.
striking twist, something shocking happens maybe. Or I like to do something massive shocking. And then just a nice ending, concluding to that.
That's nice.
It's just
I think
it's
it's
just
make.
there's a structure.
Huh.
There's a lot though, different writing.
I need to look.
structure.
I need to look into this more. Definitely.
Oh, can I help you for sure? For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you got 12 people watching you right now. Yes, what are you gonna say to them?
Yay. Thank you for watching, and hope you all read It's Fat I Still Enjoy it. If you enjoy, please let us know. Like the comments are something I always appreciate.
So when's this second chapter then? Next month, right?
Yep, I'm working on it as fast as I can. I've made a page, I've made another page, and then I scrapped a page, and now I'm working on that page again.
Oh, I can feel that. Do you have a kind of like? Are you planning on having like a uploading schedule for your series, or like every month?
No, but like,
Or is it just take your time?
with how hectic the whole college thing has been, I think I'm just not gonna, have a schedule. I'm just gonna try my best to work faster.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
That is definitely fair, especially since you're pretty preoccupied. There's no reason to.
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
There's no reason to go ahead and rush things. If people enjoy it, they'll definitely appreciate the fact that you're actually even coming out with stuff in general.
Thanks too. Thanks. Gotta take your time.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm kind of worried that people just chapter 1 was long as hell. There's no way, like, if I drop chapter 2 at a point where they forget what happened in chapter 1, they're gonna reread it. So yeah,
I'm sure they're gonna read it. They're gonna read it for sure.
Hopefully they don't.
At least I will. I will.
That kind of intimidates me. So.
I mean, I waited for a good little bit.
The support you've shown since day one has been crazy.
Thanks.
Yeah,
bro, that's what we gotta do in space. In this space, we all gotta help each other.
Yeah, I like the fact that like.
No, that's definitely
I like the fact that both of you are like pushing for the expansion in the medium from being something that's only meant for one certain people, where people want to treat indie manga as inferior, but we are you guys are actively pushing the medium and trying to get indie manga to a level where it's respected by everyone. I really respect that.
Damn. Thank you, man. Thank you, Shez. Big compliment.
Yeah, appreciate it. But
That's what
I've
trying.
always said this: creators are the backbone of the whole medium in general. Without us, there is no art being created, and indie is just a term. I guess it's just a box that we put ourselves in. Because at the end of it, creators are creators regardless.
You gotta show them who we are. Who me?
Yep.
That's a good point.
I think this year it's the time where we gotta show the indie power. You have to.
Yeah.
We have to make the difference, right? We have to make the change.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right, look at that. Look at the class rep. What do you think?
That's right.
Looking awesome. Definitely.
Oh,
A perfect class rep.
that's the best class rep.
I'm pretty sure he'd be proud. Simon would be proud.
Hey.
Mm.
Yeah, I agree with our crumbs. Those who matter don't mind. Those who mind don't matter.
Yeah. Good point.
Alright.
That's facts.
That's very, very nice quote. Thank you for that quote, Arkrams.
And yeah, don't be afraid to make mistakes. You can always try it. Oh, that's nice. That's supportive. Thanks. That helps.
I think by the people watching, people want to know more
It's
about you.
reassuring to know it's okay to mess up.
Of course, we have to make mistakes to learn. Part of the process.
Absolutely.
And not be
Absolutely.
afraid.
I think part of why people are so scared to draw is because, just draw manga to learn is because they're too busy for worrying that their beginner of art is kind of messed up or not good enough. I kind of struggled with that too at the beginning. I couldn't draw because I always thought I don't have the skills yet. But after I started drawing just random stuff to vent, it kind of made my art way better. I wasn't really caring whether or not the art was good enough. It was just creating.
Facts. Can't disagree. I mean, stuff like this, we get it's so obvious, but people still scared,
Yup.
What made you push to keep going?
Yeah, after a point, I just got sick of waiting for approval. It was more like I just want to draw.
Understandable. Fact. You gotta do it
Even
for
at this
yourself.
point, I enjoy when my art is appreciated, but I don't think it's a necessity. There are people who still, show me support. I really appreciate that they do that because they give me the strength that even if nobody really if nobody new cares, I know they're there, and I know I want to create it, and I know I can see it later, and I like looking back at it. I think that's enough of a reason to keep drawing.
I agree. That and it's fun. Drawing is just fun itself.
It's just art. In my opinion, it's just beautiful, right? You gotta take your craft, right? Do your craft, and
My sister said your drawing looks really good.
Hey, appreciate it.
Is that your sister?
Yeah.
Shout out to Shez's sis. Stay there.
Cool.
Yeah, we got your whole family here.
Hey,
Yep.
shout out to supportive
Everyone's here.
family for real. Love to see it. And that's good. That's good that you got a lot of people supporting you, Shez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
That makes
Honestly,
this
bro, I respect you, bro, because I want to share this with my family.
Gotta support from someone, I guess.
But yeah, it's really good to share it with everyone that you do. Respect that. I'm a bit afraid.
Little,
Yeah, I mean, it's not anything to be embarrassed about. The fact that you're working on a manga is a ton of work.
I'm a little shy.
Who's shy?
Shy guy.
Too shy.
Go back to Montreal for this now.
Dude. It's
Go
like
on.
your chapter 1 is like 91 pages, man. Probably had a lot of burnouts right there, right? Holy shit.
Yep.
It's
I mean, as I
really
said,
long.
that's
Holy shit.
that chapter took me like a whole year to draw. I ran into a bunch of burnouts.
Mm.
Hey, pick myself back up.
Huh? Oh, look at this drawing. That's rap. Come on. Oh, nice.
Full time, it's looking awesome. Good job, Meech.
Appreciate it. All right.
Thanks.
I think we finished the drawing.
It makes me want to draw.
Hey.
No, it Loki makes me want to draw.
Yeah, we need you to start drawing, finishing up chapter 2.
Thanks. So, Shez, this month?
Yeah.
Like next month?
Next month, April, my birth month.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that. But when's your birthday?
Yay. The 8th.
Yeah, I'll remember that. Alright, one last question then. I got one last question for you.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Or is we ending? If you could give one tip to everyone watching, or any indie creator, mangaka watching, for everyone, what would it be? What's the tip? One tip
Keep drawing.
for everyone.
Keep drawing. Just if anyone says your shit, don't listen to them. Screw them. Keep drawing.
Dang, that's deep.
Powerful and short.
All right. So,
Yeah, I mean,
for the people watching, for the people that don't follow you already, where can they follow you? Where can they read your work? Where can they keep up with you?
it is Paradise is always on NPC, so it'll be there. And other than that, you guys want to follow me? I'm like Shez Sama on Instagram.
It's
Like text if you guys want to DM, totally open. Just like you want to talk about my manga, you want to talk about your manga, you want to talk about art in general, you want to like ask for advice, always here.
Dang, that's
Or
dope.
just if you want to talk. Like I generally enjoy company, so like peace, everyone, welcome.
Here, I'm gonna link your Instagram
Also,
right
that
now.
time it's looking awesome.
I'm gonna link your Instagram right now.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you. Here.
Yeah, very nice tip. People saying
Yeah, I'm glad that.
inspire 10 people. Just you wish to inspire
Hey.
more soon.
Hopefully.
Hey, you got this.
Yeah,
See.
cool.
Oh, Meech.
All right. So I just shared your profile right there. Everybody, like I said, you guys want to keep up with him, see what artwork he's coming up with. Make sure you go ahead and follow him right there on the Instagram. His work is gonna be uploaded on the Manga Plus site. I think they're changing. I think they're changing it soon though, so that may change sooner or later. I think it's like the 30th or something like that, 31st, something like that. I forgot. I got the email though. But yeah, go check out his work. Go check the link. It's still on there for right now. And appreciate everybody who stopped by. Any final words from the rest of you guys?
Thank you for watching.
And if you were watching, shout out to Shez, and check out for the next live that we're gonna do. You're gonna have another big guest soon, right, Beach?
Oh yeah, I'm excited for the next guest. He's gonna be
Can I
someone.
say name drop right now? No, we're gonna keep it secret.
Yeah, we'll keep it secret up until we announce it, I guess, next week. But no, this was a super good guest right here. Definitely glad that Shez was able to show up, and just appreciate you guys all
Yeah,
supporting. Having you guys on here watching this
Thanks for
definitely
having
makes it more fun for the whole indie community to come together. But appreciate you guys. See you guys next week, and you guys be safe.
Oh, by the way,
We shall have more chat.
it was my idea to get Shez here. That's it.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, all right, guys. Peace out. Y'all be safe.
We love you.
Boom. There we go. Hey,
It's
great live, guys. That was awesome.
Hey.
Appreciate having you.